Welcome to the engineering workshop for the first year engineering students. In this session, we will explore the components of a computer system, understand their functions, and learn how to assemble and disassemble a desktop computer. Let's begin with the basic components of a computer system. This is the CPU cabinet, which houses all the essential components of a computer. Let us open it and explore inside. This is the motherboard, the main circuit board that connects all the components of the system. It contains slots and sockets for CPU, RAM, and other components. The CPU, also called the processor, is the brain of the computer. It performs all instructions and calculations, making sure everything runs smoothly. Now this is the RAM. It's a temporary memory that used to store data while the system is running. Basically, more RAM means faster performance, which is always a good thing. Here we have a hard disk drive or HDD and a solid state drive or SSD. These devices store the operating system, your software, and all your files permanently, so your data stays safe. The SMPS or power supply unit converts the AC power from the mains to DC power needed by computer components. Common input devices include the keyboard and mouse. These are used to give instructions to the computer. Now, common output devices include the monitor and printer. The monitor displays visual output from the CPU. Now, let us see how we assemble a computer system step by step. Place the motherboard in its slot and align it with the screw points. Secure it with screws. Lift the CPU socket lever, place the CPU chip properly, aligning the corner marks, and close the lever. The fan keeps the CPU cool. Apply a small drop of thermal paste before fixing the fan above the CPU. Hold the RAM stick by its edges and press it firmly into the slot until it clicks. Place the HDD or SSD in the drive bay and connect it using the SATA cable and power cable from the SMPS. Now connect the main power connector to the motherboard and other cables to CPU, hard disk drive, and fans. Take your time and double check each connection. It's important for everything to work smoothly. Next, you want to use the user manual to connect those small wires from the cabinet to the correct pins on the motherboard. These little connections control things like the power button and LED lights. So yeah, it is best to follow the manual closely. Now you can close the cabinet carefully. Once that's done, go ahead and connect your monitor, keyboard, and mouse. You are almost ready to power everything up. So to disassemble, we follow the reverse order. First, turn off the power and unplug all connections. Then go ahead and open the cabinet. Next, remove the front panel connectors, power cables, and SATA cables. After that, gently remove the RAM and the CPU fan, and then the CPU itself. Finally, unscrew and remove the motherboard and the hard disk drive. Always handle components carefully and make sure to avoid static discharge. It is a good idea to use anti-static wrist strap whenever possible. Here are a few safety precautions to keep in mind. Always power off and unplug the system before opening it. Use tools properly and avoid touching circuitry directly. Also organize screws and small parts to avoid losing them. This concludes our demonstration on computer system components and their assembly and disassembly. Remember, practice and hands-on experience will really help you gain good confidence. Thank you for watching.